Alright guys, I'm here for part 3. Got 90 hands left. The situation hasn't changed. We're all over 20 big blinds deep, so far I'm second in chips, but not by much. And Hank's the clear leader right now. King 3 in the small blind, I'm not going to play it. Obviously it's not good of a hand. Queen 2. I'm going to go ahead and raise it. And he comes over the top, so it's unfortunate. And now I'm kind of sucks. That's the second time I've gotten 3-bet and folded to a 3-bet, so I mean it's a good and bad thing. I mean I'm going to get less respect for my steals. But if I'm holding a monster and I get 3-bet, it's very possible I could stack him with a nice 4-bet, so it's going to be nice. It's good and bad. And there's a shove. He's not really short yet, but I guess he can warrant a shove. He can do whatever he wants. Play a little post flop. It's kind of a dangerous flop. Of course, Pirate can't play that. 6-7's a playable hand, but no one plays back at me. Of course, 10-4 is bad. And there's a nice overbet shove. It's a little under. Oh, I guess blinds moved up. So hold on, let me calculate this. 38.45. Yeah, so he's got 16 big blinds. That's effectively short stacking, because if he was just to raise like the normal 1500, then he'd have about 2000 left, so he'd be all in on the flop anyways. So he might as well get it all in here. Maybe he can pick up free chips without having to flip for his tournament life. And that worked out for him. he did. It's kind of getting. I guess if we had a hand there, that'd be a pretty good play. Because then someone might try to hero call that, a second all in a row, and he shows up with aces or something. So I guess not a bad play, since we don't know. And here obviously we know. There's just a steal attempt. Colossus makes a pretty aggressive move. I'm not sure if I like going all in on a just because you think he's stealing. But I guess, I mean, you got about 16 big blinds, so you really can't play much post flop. So I guess if you're gonna make your stand there, I guess it's okay. But you could probably pick a better hand than King 9, and of course he's dominated here, so. And yeah, he loses. So now, pretty quickly, 2 guys go out. So now we're four-handed, which makes it really, the game's going to be a lot more aggressive. The blinds are very, very high, so. I mean, everyone's pretty deep still. I think the lowest is, let's see. We've all got over 20 big blinds, so it's pretty deep. But four-handed, it's gonna be a lot more aggressive. And under the gun is also the cutoff, so really every position is gonna be pretty loose, or theoretically is gonna be loose. So. And folds around. 4-3 is not playable. But you got to kind of like reassess that this isn't under the gun. This is the cutoff. So first razor aim, you got it. He could be pushing our wide range, so you got to kind of count to that if you're gonna call. And now people are gonna start min raising since the blinds are so high now. And I'm going to go ahead and fold. Last time I got 3 bets, so it's kind of This one just checks down. No, he bets. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, 6-5 is pretty bad. And Jack 9's, that's a pretty good steal. And that's, I don't mind the fold, so, or mind the call. You're kind of out of position. But I guess if you want to see a flop with this hand, and obviously it's doubtful anyone has an ace, so they're just probably going to check this one back. And he's going to represent that 7. Either that or a pocket pair. So Pirate should probably call this, though he doesn't. He could very well have the 7, but he also has 2 overcards to a 7, so he still has outs on the river, even if Hank's not bluffing. And of course Hank, he doesn't get there, and he checks it back, so Pirate gets a nice pot, making a good call on the turn. And good play by both of them on the river, so it was well played hand. And Queen 4 I'm not going to play back. And Jack 3 I'm not going to try to steal there. Hank could shove me in here. Pretty lucky. I get aces on the button and just try. And I'm absolutely loving this because he's been the one 3-betting me all day. He's big stacked, so he thinks he can push me around. So I just do my typical steal attempt. You know, everything's normal, and he raises me. Now here, I kind of made a bad play. I probably should have just smooth called and make it still look like I steal. Because what I end up doing is I end up just shoving all in. Which, the more I think about it, I could make this. I can make this a profitable play because, you know, he's been re-stealing me a lot, so I could kind of be tired of it. And just short stacked, I shove in, and I set up my 4-bet shove pretty well because this is 3x of his. But I could have just smooth called and then, you know, got it in on the flop. But both plays are very good. And I end up crippling him because I end up hitting a full house. He's got a lower full house. So then I become the chip leader, which was really nice and really helped me on my run. We can go through a few more hands. Oh, that was a pretty good play. And see that? See, a lot of guys will look at that hand and just think, oh, that's luck getting aces when the guy tries to steal. But see, this was set up over a large sample of hands of me stealing and folding to 3-bets. So eventually I can represent that I'm just kind of tilting by his re-steals and just shove. And in this case it worked out. I was a massive favorite and I won a huge pot on my way to a tournament. Kind of play you got to make to win tournaments. And that's all I've got for now. So I'll see you.